Banana bread experts.
At this point.
I'm Annie.
I'm Morgan.
And this is our banker, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis. They came in and were looking for financing. They needed some seed money to get the business going.
I was with him when I got the news that we had gotten into our dream retailer. I said, you allowed us to get here.
I live vicariously through all my customers, and this was just incredible. I could share in that victory with them.
It sounds like you made that victory possible.
I had a little something to do with it.
Watch this. When you watch me play, you support all of us.
You show your daughter her future daughters.
Take the shot.
Drive, team up, win. When you watch me play,
you prove we deserve more media coverage.
When you watch the game,
you change the game.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Michigan Stars Elite Podcast provided by Michigan Soccer Network. My name is Erwin van Elst. I'm the Director of Coaching for Michigan Stars Elite. and I'm here today with our General Manager, Dan Chun.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Hi, my name is Paul Tinian. I'm with the Michigan Jaguars. I'd like to welcome all of you to Michigan Jaguars Monthly and thank Jonathan for the invitation to be here on MSN. Just wanted to let everybody know that this will be an inside look at our club, and every month we'll be providing some new hosts and maybe some new guests that we're inviting in to get a better idea of what's going on in and around.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not. We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo!
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers for this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I bank with Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network.
To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
Back to Beatrial. He'll take a shot and he'll bear it. Side! And then he'll fire it from Billows and it'll go in! Cut back from him. He'll fire one and that's gonna go in! Cuts it inside, shot, and that goes in! Dana come with a shot and that is it! Good work is this one by Henry. Oh, good save. Was that's Karkabosh, a far post it! Opportunity, that's missed. Oh, it's Stone! And then both goals so far, will fire one, and that's a wonderful save. Team Johnson for a wide open Thomas. He'll fire one now from distance, and that is it. This is high kick, but they're gonna keep playing. Kim has it now. Johnson with a shot, and that's it! Hello, everybody, and welcome here into the corner ballpark here once again here on this Wednesday evening. We're back at it again for Super League action here on the Michigan Soccer Network as the Corktown Women's Football Club welcomes in Rebels FC live here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk, I'm Jonathan Turner. Excited to have you along here for the ride once again. There you go, Steve. Can you hear me? I can. I'm trying to figure out what's up with the sound all of a sudden, but we have our moments. But Steve, welcome into the broadcast, and we're excited to have you along here again, and another good matchup.
Yeah, and another beautiful night. A little windy now. It seems to have picked up in the last literally like 5-10 minutes here, but other than that, fairly nice evening. Beautiful night for some soccer. Corktown looking to stay on form. Rebels looking to come in here and try to take some points away, but it's going to be a tall task here as Corktown has been playing really well, John, in these opening matches of this Women's Super League, and proving that they deserve to be sitting where they are in the table.
That they are, as we now take a look here at Rebels FC, based on Macomb, Michigan. They were founded in 2016, played in the UWS 1 and 2 and the MPSL in the past. They're now in the Super League along with 5 other teams. They lost to Cab City in their first game out, 2-1 in that home that opener. Cab City here back on the 21st of May.
Yeah, and again, early in the season, haven't been able to get as many games in yet. So still a lot of opportunity for this team to grow and play, and an opportunity tonight to go out and do that.
We'll take a look here at, it seems like it seems to be a theme here at Corktown with the microphone, but Corktown here, they won this past week, their first win of the season in the home opener. That was against Cab City. They won that game 3-0. Again, this is the first year in the Super League, and they're coached by head coach Aaron Roy, and has his team looking pretty good here to start the season.
Yeah, opening tie, but then coming out with a victory in their last game and really playing well in a good style of football, and they're going to look to continue to do that here tonight.
As we'll now take a look here at the weather here tonight, and the weather is not too shabby. It's 69 degrees here in downtown Detroit. Steve, something that we didn't talk about here earlier this week, but with the wildfires in Canada, we are number 2 in the world in regards to the worst air quality right now here in Michigan. Did you know that?
I did. I saw something about that earlier today. It's absolutely baffling that that can happen, but have to be aware, I guess.
We'll take a look now at the Super League standings as of today. CORKTOWN WFC and Cap City sit atop the table. They've played 2 games apiece. Everybody else is either not played or only had 1 game. Rebels FC, again, they had that first game loss back on the 21st of May. This is only their 2nd game, so have a chance here to make their way onto the table to win here tonight. Let's take a look there. Look at the current standings. And right now and on our YouTube channel, you could vote right now for who you think is going to win this game. In total so far, 6 votes. And you all think CORKTOWN Women's Football Club will win this match. And we'll have that throughout the match here today as we get ready here to get rolling here. We're only about 10 minutes or so away from the walk-on. When we come back here from commercial break, we'll talk about starting 11s here for both sides and get ready for the game opening kickoff here. That'll take place here in just about 15 minutes. So don't go anywhere. You're watching Super League right here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan. Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Soccer.com.
Welcome back here into downtown Detroit here, the corner ballpark, the former home of the Detroit Tigers, who now are just about 3/4 of a mile to the east of where we are right now. So we get ready here for this Super League matchup as CORKTOWN WFC taking on Rebels FC. I believe that's Royal Oak Soccer Club getting ready here to help walk these ladies on here in a few moments. Another live look there at the field, and Steve and I can wave. There we are. That's us right here in the press box, or the makeshift press box that we call it. And Steve, we were here on Sunday. We watched as Italia Gemelli had a phenomenal game, had a brace, was one of the players of the game. What are your thoughts here? What are your predictions in this game?
Well, I think first and foremost, I think you're going to see an attacking team playing on the front foot in CORKTOWN FC. I think they've showed what they can do the other night when we watched them play here. And I expect more of the same as Coach Aaron Roy, I'm sure, will be trying to get the most out of his girls here as an opportunity to go out and compete. And expect Rebels to, try to, figure a formation to withstand some pressure, but, understanding that they know they have to try to establish possession to break those lines and really try to, make sure they stay active within the match and not just too defensive. But we'll see. I expect a lot of goals tonight. I'm expecting a 3-1 CORKTOWN victory.
So you heard it here first. Steve is saying 3-1 in favor of CORKTOWN. I actually think it's going to be more than that. I think it's going to be 5-0 in favor of CORKTOWN. So that's what we're going with here. So 5-0 here in favor of CORKTOWN, a brand new side here. And we've had a chance to cover the Rebels FC and taking on the CORKTOWN, last year called the CORKTOWN Hawks, now it's the Hawks Elite, but a number of these players, similar squads that we've seen. CORKTOWN has had the number of Rebels basically every time they've played. Maybe that could change here tonight, but I don't think so on tonight's night, and I'm gonna go 5-0.
Alrighty.
So 3-1, Steve. I say 5-0. Get your predictions in. This is your opportunity to get that in here right now on our YouTube channel. We said it. There's already a poll going on as we speak. And right now there are 6 votes in total, all of them saying that CORKTOWN will win this game. So if you're first time stopping in and stopping by, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. We appreciate it. Appreciate you. As we'll now talk about who this broadcast is presented by. As this match is brought to you by Granite City Food and Brewery. Eat good eats, drink good drinks, have good times. Buffalo Wild Wings, try our new sweet chili lime for a limited time. That's right, Buffalo Wild Wings now presenting partner here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Ollie Live Sports, measure what matters. Georgia's Soccer Supply, serving the soccer community since 1978. Basecamp Fitness Troy, maximum results in half the time. Beyond Juicery and Eatery is Detroit's go-to healthy eatery. Commercial Graphics, the official graphics design company for the Michigan Soccer Network, and FC Barcelona camps. Become a Barca player for a week coming this July 3rd through July 7th at the Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. So Steve, those are our presenting partners, and we're excited. Buffalo Wild Wings, man, that's a good one. I like eating their wings. Matter of fact, on your screen, we'll put it back up there here right now. But Buffalo Wild Wings, that QR code right on your screen there will get you you go right to that code, you download it, you get 6 free wings with any purchase, 6 free boneless wings with any purchase at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's a pretty cool deal at any location in Michigan.
Pretty awesome offer, so scan the code, share it with your friends and family.
That's right, so pretty cool, and we're excited about that new partnership. We'll get into more detail about that here in the future, as I think we're getting ready here for the walk-on. And we'll hand it off here to the public address announcer here in a moment. As the players lining up there. Steve, let's take a look at the starting 11 here. We don't have a graphic for the screen today just because of the timing with the players, but let's take a look here at the Rebels FC. Well, I'll mention it. In goal, Sarah Smith, Nina Ferraro, Lauren Klusik, Nikki Potts, Alice Spiegel, Lauren Turner, McKenna Schultz, Maria Koschuk, Tiffany Torres, Marissa Metzger, and Jenna Matejek will be in the 11 here for Rebels FC and for Corktown, as players are now have to walk out here in a moment. Sophia Holman in goal, University of Michigan. We saw her this past Sunday. Lizzie Boltnick is from Troy High, now on this team. Her team lost in the district final here at the Bloomfield last week. Surya Porto Khalil playing right back tonight. Abby Lodato, Italia Gemelli had 2 goals this past Sunday. Emma Hiscock, Alex Magnon, Brooke Honeycutt, Grace Simon, Lauren Bowes, and Scarlett Thomas will be the starting 11 here as the team starts to walk out, and
there goes the
as
camera.
That camera just
We tried.
We did. We tried very, very, very hard, and that's what happens sometimes. But, you know, make do with what you can.
Right when you switched, she was just like, "Oh, let me just knock that over real quick."
Right when I switched. No, the timing sometimes is everything. So they're walking out. This is the international walk-on, and we're going to hand this off to the public address announcer here. We'll be back here after the national anthem.
Walkout team of the game, the Michigan Stars Youth Girls Team. It's time now to meet today's starting lineups. First, for the visitors of Rebels FC. Number 18, Maria Kashoff. Goalkeeper, Sarah Smith. Number 8, Mina Ferrero. Number 9, Lauren Klusik. Number 10, Nikki Potts. Number 11, Alice Spiegel. Number 13, Lauren Turner. Number 17, McKenna Schultz. Number 19, Tiffany Torres. Number 28, Marissa Metzger. And number 30, Jen Matane. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your CORKTOWN WFC. At forward from the University of Alabama, number 9, the captain, Italia Gemelli. In goal from the University of Michigan, number 1, Sophie Holman. At forward from the Bowling Green State University, number 2, Lizzie Bolton. On defense from Detroit Mercy, number 13, Soraya Puerto Khalil. At forward from Detroit Mercy, number 7, Abby Lodato. At midfield from the University of Louisville, number 10, Emma Hiscock. And midfield from the University of Windsor, number 12, Alex Mayan. On defense from Northwood University, number 13, Brooke Honeycutt. On defense from Barry University, number 14, Grace Simon. And midfield from Oakland University, number 18, Lauren Boss. And on defense from the University of Missouri, number 22, Scarlett Thomas. CORKTOWN coaching staff is led by assistant coaches Olivia Park, Mike Sheedy, John Art, and Jeff Shuck. And the head coach of CORKTOWN WFC is Aaron Roy. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise if you're able. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
beautiful rendition there of the national anthem as we're just a few moments away here from the start of this match. And Steve, we already talked about predictions, but this is the opportunity for you as the viewer here at home, whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter, to get your comments in about what you think will happen here in this match. On YouTube, the official poll.
Right in the middle of our screen.
Yes.
That's what it is.
As we are underway here from the corner ballpark, the Rebels FC have the kickoff. They're in the pink black kits here going left to right on your screen. Corktown going right to left in the all black kits as this one goes out for a throw-in. Ball being thrown in by Brooks Honeycutt, a Northwood University Michigan Rush club player. Michigan Rush no more, Steve. They merged here with the Jaguars,
yeah.
And they are officially no longer the Michigan Rush and now the Michigan Jaguars. If you haven't checked that out, we did a nice interview here.
Was it just the Northville location, though? I still think there's like the Jackson Rush.
It's my understanding that the Rush is no more.
Well, the Rush was like a nationwide club.
I just know the Michigan Rush. I can't speak to that.
No, I thought it was just the Northville sector of it, of the Michigan Rush that merged with the Jaguars. But I'm not sure. We'll have to
definitely look into that.
We'll have to dive into that later.
That's for Ferraro. Ball one back. Bose. Now here come the Rebels. Good ball slotted out wide. I believe that's Lauren Turner.
We call her no relation here on the network.
We say that quite a bit. No relation. So, Steve, they want to know your answer. This is a good one. Who will have the biggest impact on both teams?
Well, I think first and foremost, I think the goalkeepers are always going to be impact players, and Sophia Homan and her presence in the back line here for Corktown is going to be huge.
First corner of the match for either side. Turner got a touch on it, and then Klusik puts it right to Homan. I mean, Jameli was, and I know, obviously he's rooting for Jameli, but she had the biggest impact on Sunday.
Sure.
And then we looked at a number of other players as well that had an impact, but she scored 2 goals. So
yeah, she did, and she had a fantastic game, right? And then we're not even seeing a player that was our Sydney Longo, who's not even here playing tonight.
She had an assist. I think she had 2 assists.
Had 2 assists in the game, right? So you take there's a lot of talented players on this field tonight, especially for Corktown. But I think the presence of the goalkeeper play. I think Abby Lodato is just going to be an impact player. As we watched her last game, create opportunities maybe that didn't lead to goal. She had a goal herself, but maybe that didn't have a direct impact, but she was all over the pitch making plays happen. So I expect a lot out of Lodato and what she can provide here for Corktown tonight.
The ball was intended for Jameli, broken up. So now let's make way out to Mary Koschuk. Koschuk gets by Honeycutt. Koschuk just recently graduated from Central Michigan University. Remember this Rebels side here for a number of years. Rebels are coached by Robert Brinkman, founder and head coach of this program, been around since 2016. This ball over the top, looking for Jameli. Tiffany Torres. Now Lodato. We saw her play the right side on Sunday, now on this left side.
A versatile player, can play pretty much anywhere the way she plays. She's not limited to a certain part of the pitch that really just suits her game. She can play anywhere, which makes her very valuable and such an important piece for this Corktown team and for her Detroit Mercy Titans as well in the fall.
It's Nikki Potts on the ball for the Rebels.
John, we've seen a lot of these players on the Rebels, as you mentioned, in leagues before in the last few seasons, and they have played together. As ball up over the top, just not the right angle there to find Turner, but they have some pieces that they've played well. They played together, and so they know how to play. They understand where each other's going to be, and sometimes that can be very important. But it's a tall task given some of the strengths that Corktown possesses tonight. But I do think that. As this game goes on, maybe Corktown tries to extend into this game, but I think the Rebels have been creating here so far with a little bit of possession and keeping themselves active and involved. Just haven't been able to put a final pass together, but wouldn't count them out so quick.
So broken up there, but that's Nikki Potts making her way, and now Honeycutt will defend this as it'll slide out. Just part of the match brought to you by Granite City Food and Brewery, both in Northville and in Troy. Eat good eats, drink good drinks, have good times. If you mention MSN when you go into the Troy or Northville location, you'll receive a free flight of Granite City beers. 4 beers off the Granite City list, their beer list there. It must be 21 and over, obviously. But you can go to the one at 16 Mount I-75 in Troy or the one at 7 Mount Haggerty in Northville. Steve and I are eating we've got lifesavers here lately. I'm not,
they're so good.
They are,
It's like a perfect balance of like gummy, but not overly sour, and not like
Because the sour patch can leave that like
yeah, it doesn't,
like heartburn
it's not
in your
sticky.
stomach.
Yeah, the Lifesavers are, you know, they're a lifesaver. In a gummy version. It's fantastic. Now they got all these flavor combinations. It's just,
I know, mixing them up and everything.
mixing the different tropical flavors and, you know, neon. I don't even know anymore.
So this ball thrown in and secured up. That's Lala Magyesi. It's number 8. So it didn't have her in the starting 11, but she's on the field here for Corktown. Looking to get their second win in a row. Continue to be undefeated. The Rebels, on their hand, looking to get their first win in this Super League after losing that game against Cap City 2-1 back here on the 21st of May. Looking to go long and wide. Good work defensively there by the Rebels FC defender.
Lizzie Boltnick out there on the outside.
Boltnick has speed. We saw her against Troy High. With Troy High this past year, we saw her twice. Once against Rochester Adams, where she had a breakout game in that, scored a couple of goals, and then saw her against Troy Athens. She's got a bright future in Boltnick.
I'm sure I'll be seeing some of her in this fall down at Bowling Green.
That you will, as Turner will play it out wide. And this shot will be coming in as it goes to the University of Michigan goalkeeper, Sophia Holman.
Nothing too dangerous about that opportunity there. Could have been a dangerous look, but just not enough on that shot to test Holman. They look for Boltnick again. She goes 1v1 against a bigger defender.
That's Matejek. That's Gemelli now on the ball. Met there, I believe, by Ferraro. It was Nina Ferraro, and foul called. Ooh, that's the first one of the match?
Correct.
Cam operator tonight is Sam Fisher. Best in the biz. Fisher drained one from 50 yards out this past Sunday.
I saw it. Haven't had a chance to get into detail with him about it. Maybe we'll have to catch up at halftime about it. But yeah, very impressive, my friend. Very impressive. What kind of club was it?
Was it?
It was a sand wedge.
Oh, sand wedge.
Sand wedge.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What hole? First hole. Oh,
he did.
What a way to start the round.
It was all downhill from there.
Oh man. That's amazing, Fish.
And the last time I golfed was in a golf outing here a few years ago, and I was golfing with a buddy of mine, and he was having a terrible day. I mean, he was shanking balls left and right. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. And out of nowhere, I'm like this 16th hole in this scramble. This man hits a dime from 200 yards away and drains it. Gets an eagle, you know, in a par 5. You're just like, where'd that come from? The rest of the match, it was awful. But that one shot, man, was spectacular.
That's what makes you keep playing the game.
It does, right?
Sad but true. Goes a counter.
Oh, a good ball in for Gemelli. The flag goes up, though. Goal-saving play there.
That one was tight.
I need a lot of help in this one based on my prediction.
Yeah.
Oh, good touch. His Potts. Well, it's cleared away by Scarlett Thomas. Steve, I had a chance earlier today. My wife, as you know, runs a restaurant, and we had a chance to serve food to first responders in Troy. They were running a conference here with 2,000 officers and medical personnel from all over the country this week. I had a chance to do that this morning.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty cool.
Where was that at? At the restaurant?
No. It was actually, we went to this training facility in Troy.
Oh.
They had a smaller group of them there this morning. They had 100 different members of law enforcement, some from France.
Wow.
They were doing presentations, and it's an active shooter conference, so they're training on all these different things to help prepare officers and law enforcement and first responders to get prepared for those moments if they ever have to deal with them.
Wow.
And we had a chance to serve them some food here, Cajun pasta.
Oh, I'm sure they loved it.
Oh, they did. Gemelli out. Leads to Boltnick, puts it back up across towards the 6, and Sarah Smith picks it up. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I was taken back by how grateful and gracious they were, and it's a tough job. So kudos to them. So that's a great question from Hunter. Is he saying I would understand this is the decently new soccer league? Would it take to take this league to the next level of summer soccer?
Well, I think this league was created specifically with a purpose for players of similar expectation and competitiveness level of trying to play and train at the highest level, but within some not the same type of regulations that U.S. Soccer offers in some of the amateur and women's leagues that exist. So this league is probably never going to try to jump, or teams, eventually a team may leave to play in a different type of league, but this league was created with one vision and one mind to create the right environment for these ladies to train and play and get better in the off season, and I think it's doing that.
Ferraro played out to Turner, and she's offsides. It's a great question. I guess the question, what is the next level even define, right? I mean, is it size? Is it how big a league is? Is it quality, right? I think there's a lot of leagues out there that even in this area, MPSL, UWS, League One, League Two. You've got the national, the Women's Premier Soccer League, WPSL. I mean, there's a lot of different leagues. I guess to quantify what the next level means, I think is really difficult to really even understand because of the hierarchy in soccer in this country as it is.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things too that there's only X amount of extremely high level competitive women's soccer at this level, and so there, in certain areas there just won't be as many teams as this ball's over the top to Lodato. She's got space here to work.
That she does. Tiffany Torres, that might almost hit her hand a little bit.
But I think it's tough enough to create. Ooh, there's some contact there. Referee now going to bring it back for the foul.
This cost check there on the foul.
But I think it's this league right here and some of the leagues, USLW, are two leagues that in this area that are, if you go up and down the rosters, John, are just filled with loaded talent that play at either high Division I Power 5 programs or very highly ranked Division II, Division III NAIA programs as well, or incoming players playing at a high club level, playing ECNL.
I think this is Khalil taking this one, number 3. This ball put in next to Lodato, far post. Torres gets a touch on it, still in. And now Khalil on the ball. This one's knocked back to Simon. Put her back in the mix towards Boltnick. Brought down by Bose. See, they get a shot on frame here. And this is a shot from distance, and it goes in. Magyesi with the goal, and now Corktown has a 1-0 lead.
Lila Magyesi with an absolute rocket just outside the box. The goalkeeper stood no chance as she fires it into the back of the net. Corktown leads 1-0.
16th minute goal from Magyesi. Again, we want to confirm that that's correct, as sometimes jersey numbers might not always be correct. This part of the match, though, brought to you by Commercial Graphics, the official graphics design partner of the Michigan Soccer Network. Whether you're looking for banners or business cards, vehicle wraps, or more, Commercial Graphics can be there for both personal and business. A little ball out wide to Boltnick. Flag goes up. To learn more about commercial graphics, you can go over to comgraphics.com today.
Just a step or two late on that delivery outside to Boltnick, and she's just a bit offside, but another break there for Corktown as they look to take advantage of that momentum here after getting that first goal and try to expand their lead here in this first half.
16 total votes here so far, 88% in favor of Corktown. Rebels FC getting 12% of the votes. Keep those votes coming. Meg Yessie, credit with the goal there. Midfielder again, Michigan Rush. She's a high school freshman. So, it's impressive. It's Holman now. We'll look to put this one up towards midfield. Looking for Lodato as Torres settles it down for Turner.
Oh, nice turn there from Lodato. Great understanding of the space.
Back to Lodato on her left foot. She keeps going, cuts it inside. Good, great move, and she puts it in beyond Smith, and goal number 2.
Abby Lodato does most of the work as she makes an excellent little Cruyff turn here just inside midfield. Is able to play a little one-on-one or a little combo action pass. Gets the ball back, is able to dice past the defender, tucks it past the goalkeeper. Corktown leads 2-0. Wonderful play there from Abby Lodato. We talked about it in the open, John. She's an impact player in many different ways, and here she shows off the great individual play. She makes a nice long run and finishes it off with a beautiful goal.
That she does. Beautiful goal, beautiful effort. So far in this one, Lodato with a goal, and
Corktown WFC goals scored by
Lila
number
McGessie.
18, Lauren Bott, and number 7, Abby Lodato.
Huh. Are they saying the first goal was number 18? Lauren Boss? I don't think, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, I don't know. You tell me, Steve.
I don't know.
I thought it was 8, but I could be wrong. As ball back to Holman. We apologize if we got it wrong.
No. Lila McGessie definitely scored the first one.
Okay.
8.
Turner comes in and collision there with Honeycutt. He got Lodato right the second one, but he said 18, so I wasn't sure if that was side, you know. Now Simon on the ball, works it back to Holman.
Yeah, it was 8 and 7, so.
Grace Simon is a center back. Barry University, a sophomore, played her club ball for the Nationals. Big weekend here for clubs all across the state of Michigan. The Nationals, the Jaguars, Stars, Midwest United, all these clubs hosting their annual tryouts this Saturday and this Sunday. Make or break it for a lot of these clubs, right? The most stressful time of the year for them as they go through selection process. The Nationals will be out at Macomb, Wanda Park in Macomb County. They'll be at Oak University. They'll be at Clawson and Lansing and Genesee. The Jaguars, they've got 9 locations as well, all across southeast Michigan, Wixom and Novi. Michigan Stars will be out at their Washington Township location. Beautiful facility they have out there.
We had the Michigan Stars girls team out here walking out with the players earlier.
Yeah, we did. Ball looking for Lodato, broken up by Tiffany Torres. And something we talked about with Cap City last on Sunday was, you know, if you're gonna win the ball, you're gonna have to try to find a way to keep it, because we saw early in this game the Rebels did possess the ball pretty good. As Corktown kind of let them come at them a little bit to kind of see what they're going to do. But we've seen that change. And when you aren't getting a lot of the possession, the last thing you want to do is just give it away again and be back under pressure. So Rebels here have got to find a way to maintain possession of this ball and take some of that press. That's a foul. That was Lone Klusik. So the referee will walk over and talk with Honeycutt.
Dangerous position here coming for this free kick is kind of a careless foul there from Brooke Honeycutt. Free kick coming here for the Rebels. Going to try to find to float this between the penalty spot and the 6, force the goalkeeper to have to make a decision whether she comes off the line or stays.
It's a good ball. Holman comes out. She's not going to win it. A touch there by Turner and cleared off the line and out of danger.
Great opportunity there for the Rebels as that ball was floated exactly where you need to be, just in between that penalty spot and the 6. Holman comes out for it. I don't think she gets a touch. Ball ends up getting past her to the backside, but ball is kept out as the shot was blocked as Corktown remains in that 2-0 advantage.
Lauren Turner came off for the Rebels. I believe it was 24 that came on, and that's Carly Boyd. And for Corktown, we saw Jaslyn Gott come in. Played her club ball for Vardar. University of Mount Olive is where she plays her college ball. She's a senior. She took off Honeycutt, who was charged with that foul here a few moments ago. And that's Koscheck now on that far left side. Good move. She played college ball with Lauren DeBow, now a member of the NWSL, who transferred last year to Michigan State University, finished out her senior year, had a breakout year at MSU, All-American. Now Boyd puts us up. Well, that's a touch. That could have been dangerous. But Holman's able to recover. There are no concessions here tonight like there were on Sunday. See, there were hot dogs and beer.
Mildly disappointed.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was looking forward to it a little bit. But, oh well, is this ball? That's a ball wide open, Boltnick. Boltnick gets a touch on it. Cuts it back, slots it, top of 6, goes right back to her though, and then misses the frame.
Yeah, not a bad idea from Lizzie Boltnick to try to find a teammate, but unable to pick one out there as her ball across doesn't find a teammate. Gets back to her though, and her touch unable to find the frame, but good opportunity there for Corktown, but I'm sure Boltnick will be a little disappointed there as she would have liked to hit the frame and bury one in the back of the net. That is correct. Ball into the box. It's loose.
Oh, and that's a shot and a goal. Believe that was Koscheck that might have got that. So now it's 2-1. That goal coming here in the 27th minute. There's number 11 that got the goal. That's Al Spiegel. So my prediction's gone, Steve. Yours are still alive and well. It's the danger. That's the danger of saying no goals.
When will you learn? Exactly. That's taking both teams to score. You know, it's good odds. Good odds.
New comment just came in though. I don't know what that one says.
I'll get it here in a minute.
That's God. Oh, gives it away. A shot. Holman makes the save. Shot there by the substitute, Carly Boyd.
Well, I will agree with Hunter's comment. Yes, the women's game has become a lot more popular, and due in part to the women's national team and their success over the last several World Cups and years. The way they market the players is increasingly, get improving, I think, which is huge. Just for the fact that now the NWSL players are playable in FIFA, the video game. I mean, that's a huge step right there. That just like those types of small things that, any person who picks up the game can, now step into, those teams and start to explore the players and really just give that more exposure. I mean, that's a huge step right there. And just the more games that you see on TV and the way that they're promoting the game, which is great. I think it would be great if they did more doubleheader type games, with the women's national team, men's national team. I get that they're sometimes different crowds, but sometimes creating that exposure and maybe doing things with other games to create eyeballs on their game would definitely be of help.
Oh, Jamelli now fires one. Smith makes a diving save to her left. That was marked for the corner. Good save from Smith.
Yeah, a real good save from Smith there as Jamelli is able to make a nice quick turn, get that ball on her left foot, make a nice strike, but Smith able there to get down and secure that save. Keep this game at 2-1.
It's Thomas now on the ball.
I think it's tough though, John. I think sometimes, like some of our best women's players have gone overseas to play, both in France, in Spain, in England. And I think it's great for sometimes that exposure and to be playing in some of those other, competitions and leagues. But I think ultimately, keeping as many of the best players we can in our NWSL is also going to be a very big, important piece to growing the women's game.
That it will is. Simon will clear this one out. This part of the match brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Trying their new chili lemon sauce.
Chili lime.
Chili lime, thank you. Chili lime sauce, thank you, Steve. For a limited time, also General Tso's sauce for limited time as well. You can visit any one of their locations here in Michigan. If you want to get free wings, scan the QR code that'll be on your screen here. We'll put that later in the broadcast and at halftime. But again, that is only available for a limited time here in Michigan locations. It's actually sweet chili lime.
Sweet chili lime.
Sweet chili lime.
There you go.
I always say that word though, chili though, and it kind of scares me a little bit because you think about chili and I think of chili, right? And think of it like, with ground beef and some beans and
like actual chili.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like doesn't that sometimes like, you think about that chili, a chili sauce and kind of like
chili peppers.
I know. I'm just that's a good tackle.
The red hot ones.
Like by the way, I had a sandwich yesterday, Steve, at Wendy's.
Oh,
the
boy.
Ghost pepper.
Oh yeah, how you feeling?
Chicken sandwich with the it was fantastic, man.
You preparing yourself for the one chip challenge? Huh?
I am. Yeah, we gotta get to 5,000 subscribers though. We're still a little bit away from that. This ball back to Smith.
Getting closer every day.
we are. Yeah, we're at 3,364. Hard to think, Steve. We're almost 400 subscribers away from when you did the challenge here. Just over a month and a half ago, right?
Yep. That was quite the day.
It was. It was.
My insides,
fully recovered.
Fully recovered, but it was a scare, that's for sure.
Take a look at number 6 here on the roster. Katie Cahill. Now on the field here for the Rebels FC. So we're in the 32nd minute. 3 goals in this one so far. Goal in the 16th, 18th minute from Corktown WFC, and then in the 27th minute, a goal from number 11, Alice Spiegel. And that's where this one stands. All to Boyd. So Holman will chase this one down. Plays short to Simon. We did see both goalkeepers in the match on Sunday for Corktown. As Holman came off. This ball now on this near side. So now number 20 steps on. Emma Merchant. Looking for Boltnick and broken up. One back by Bose, and she'll fire one from distance. And the worm burner goes wide.
Unable to find the target there, but another good opportunity is
something happened.
Corktown or not afraid to shoot from anywhere.
Something happened here earlier today. We talked about on the phone, Steve, and I mentioned it as, well, that's a good turn, and that's Hitchcock had broken up. I believe that was by Torres. Well, I'll say it here, and that's Torres. So 11 Sports, for all of you out there that know what 11 Sports is, 11 Sports has been a live streaming outlet for fans to watch soccer from all over the world. Here on their phones and devices all across the world, and it was announced today that they are ceasing to exist here in August. So very interesting, because that platform allowed a lot of teams to take their games and put them on that platform and really kind of make it easy. We've talked about it off the air about some quality issues, and that a lot of the fact that that was based out of overseas, so there wasn't a lot of support here in the United States to help facilitate those problems or give tools and resources to clubs. But they're no longer going to exist here in August. This ball sliding for Gemelli and gets a touch, just goes just wide.
Great run in there from Boltnick. She's able to slide it across to Gemelli. Gets a little one touch, tries to bend one into that near post, just wide and out for a goal kick.
So another substitution for the Rebels. It's Kaylee Ludwig that just entered the pitch. Saw Koscheck come off. Oh, good ball into Boltnick. Boltnick inside the 18. Puts it across near post. It goes just wide.
Another great opportunity here for Boltnick as she's able to get in, get it onto her right foot. This time she tries to go near post. Unable to put it on frame. Out for another goal kick here for Rebels FC.
Part of the match brought to you by Beyond Juicery and Eatery. Eatery is sweeping the summer scene with the launch of its newest menu. Constantly wowing fans with refreshing smoothies and juices and crisp salads and wraps. Beyond Juicery and Eatery is Detroit's go-to healthy eatery. Check out your nearest location today. Hiscock in a battle. This ball actually deflects off Hiscock, and now our Rebels FC throw-in coming up.
Another substitution coming here for Corktown Women's Football Club. Looks like number 15, Alyssa Pressel, checking into the match. She'll replace number 2, Lizzie Boltnick.
19 votes here. 84% of you say Corktown's going to win this one. They currently have a 2-1 lead. 16% in favor of Rebels FC. So far in this one, we've got a couple different opportunities for player of the game. Ball back to Simon. Big Yessie out wide to Cleo. Makes a good run inside. Ball still at her feet. One back by the Rebels, and they'll make their way now towards midfield. Looking for Kaylee Ludwig. I'll just be shielded out by Scarlett Thomas. Thomas, University of Missouri. Sophomore. Former Nationals player. Ball looked to go over the top. So far in this game, Jamieli has not been as dangerous as we saw her on Sunday evening. Still trying to find her rhythm in this one, Steve.
Well, plenty of time left, but yeah, I think maybe just how defensively the Rebels are preventing her from receiving the ball, and the way that Corktown are looking to play into space just really has been a little bit different tonight. But she has created some opportunities. Just one a moment ago and tried to bend one in near post, but so far Rebels are kind of locking her up a little bit, just in some of the breakaway opportunities and not giving her much space. But all it takes is one opportunity and she can burn you quick.
So new comment coming in here from Hunter. What do the Rebels need to do here in the second half to take the lead from Corktown? Well, one, they've got to score a goal and run a play. Their first goal came off a corner kick. So they got to find a way to score some goals and be more dangerous in the run of play. They haven't really been able to create a lot of scoring opportunities in this first half.
I mean, they've had 7 shots, 5 or 6 on target. I mean, they've created. Some of them haven't been as dangerous as others. They haven't been, extremely strong, really testing Sophie Holman, yes. But they are creating some chances towards the net. The final shot itself hasn't been as dangerous in some opportunities, but they have had some good movements in creating some opportunities, just not enough, and not enough on frame to test the goalkeeper.
So we're going to see 3 subs coming in here now for Corktown. That's 6, 16, and 12. So it's Amanda Palmer, Alexa Magnan, and Kira Posakovic. I think my point when it came to the shots and creating opportunities is, a shot that's floating into the goal area, it doesn't necessarily count. I mean, it's a shot, right? And it's on frame. I was just saying they do more testing.
Sure,
Sophia Holman, right?
They haven't. The quality of those shots and shots on frame haven't tested the goalkeeper enough. But to get to that point where they're creating those chances, it has to be encouraging. Though you're creating those chances, you're getting the ball in the right spaces. That final ball on frame isn't been good enough. But they found a way to get one in the back of the net. So there has to be a little bit of confidence there, knowing that they keep working. They can still create.
Khalil. Ball out wide to Ludwig, and ball given away. Lodato now on the ball for Corktown. I think what's really going to have to happen too for them is right now we're seeing their attack, and it's kind of it's sputtering right here between like the 35 and like the 25 as ball's cleared up towards the middle of the park.
Yeah, it's just some of the final balls in.
Yeah.
They've had a little bit of good possession through midfield on some counters or some turnovers, but then just failing to get into the attacking third and that final ball to be where it needs to be to create a shot or create a chance on goal. And then they've just turned it over, allowing Corktown to counter back the other way as we see them doing so right now.
Ball put up over the top looking for Ludwig, and Thomas gets a touch. Just want to go out here as we get in the 43rd minute. One back. Calls goes out of touch. Number 5 is Jessica Wilson. Now on the pitch here for the Rebels. Lodato goes over the top, looking for Pressel, and into the hands of Smith.
Yeah, I think it's sports management. I think it is.
Good win there by Thomas. Out wide to Khalil. That's Lodato looking for Pressel. And now Schultz. Ball stays on. Right back to Gott. Boyd looking inside. Wins it back. Ball over the top. Out comes Holman. The flag did not go up. Looks as though it wouldn't have counted.
Yeah, it appeared the flag was going to go up. Had the attacker made any more movements towards that ball or gotten any more active in play, but
ball back to Smith.
Thomas will look to play long, give him right back to Rebels.
Ball out of touch. So we're in stoppage time here. We were not notified, but our guess is just around a minute. Been wrong before, Steve. Be wrong again. That's pretty close. So that it will do the end of the first half here. 2-1 here in favor of Corktown WFC.
Corktown WFC 2.
Off the 16th minute and 18th minute goals from Corktown, and then Rebels FC getting on the board in the 27th minute. And that's where things stand. So don't go anywhere. We'll come back here for second half action after the commercial break. You're watching Super League live on the Michigan Soccer Network. We'll be back.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I bank with Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Beat Up Sweet Chili Lime Sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introduce a new Sweet Chili Lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy opening up this March will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Clubs love Ollie because it helps them manage their club and accelerate the development of their coaches and players. Every soccer club talks about their focus on development, but nobody actually measures it until now. We've developed the capability for every one of your teams to easily capture pro-level game stats in real time using a mobile phone. It's one thing at the end of the day to look up the results for your club, but how valuable would it be for directors to actually see how each team played? How well did a team possess the ball and control the game? How well did they create dangerous chances inside the box? How did your top players perform? And how is each coach improving from week to week? Ollie provides this powerful data through a club dashboard that shows club results and lets you drill down into any game or player. Ollie also includes team and club management that lets you communicate instantly with coaches, parents, and players, and lets directors see every club event so they can easily coordinate visits to matches and training sessions. It's got everything you need in one simple app. Reach out to us to get your club started today.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
Beat up sweet chili lime sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introduce a new sweet chili lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers for this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I bank with Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, come on, own your own home. Till one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
Since 1936, Dover has been specializing in doors for your home.
Do you do garage doors?
Dover does it. The area's largest selection to meet everybody's style and budget.
But do you do entry doors?
Absolutely. From steel, fiberglass, wood core, we have the look you'll love. Dover does it.
How about storm doors?
Of course, we have them all. Steel, aluminum, glass, and the very popular retractable screen. Dover does it. Were you going to ask about interior doors?
Why not?
You know it. Whether it's a hanging door, bifold door, sliding door, special shapes and sizes, Dover does it. For all your door needs, installation or service, trust the experts. We've been delivering quality for over 80 years. Dover does it.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. and I banked with Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Welcome back here into the Corner Ballpark here in downtown Detroit, where we are at the half. CORKTOWN WFC up 2-1 over Rebels FC here on this Wednesday evening Super League matchup. It's the third match here for CORKTOWN, only the second match here for Rebels FC. As we're gonna bring you here into our press box, our makeshift press box, we call it here at the Corner Ballpark. And Steve, we had a question asked by by someone within our Hunter in our viewers here tonight, asking, hey, what do the Rebels have to do here in this second half to get back in this, to take a lead? But I would say, what does CORKTOWN have to do coming out after scoring those 2 goals in the 16th and 18th minute to get another one on the Rebels? Because right now they're at that point where they've got to find a way to kind of weather some of the storm.
Yeah, absolutely. You jump out to a 2-0 lead, and then you concede a goal, and so it's 2-1. So obviously, you got to get back to what was working well in the opening moments of that half, and that was throwing bodies forward and being creative in that attacking third. So I'm sure Coach Aaron Roy and CORKTOWN will look to find a way to get that third goal, because right now it's a 1-goal game, and we talk about 2-0 lead being the most dangerous lead in soccer or whatever, because it feels too comfortable. But obviously, a 1-goal differential is not a good place to be either. So only having that 1-goal lead and knowing they're 1 shot away from this being a tie game, I'm sure CORKTOWN will look to try to find that third. And to Hunter's point, from the comments, Rebels just got to keep creating opportunities and throwing things at net, and they have to be more dangerous though in front of the net with those chances, and they really have to test the goalkeeper, whoever that may be, whether it's Sophie Homan or today's backup goalie Haley Lewis, who looks like she was warming up. So I have a feeling Haley Lewis will be stepping into goal. So a lot can change here in the second half. Still 45 minutes to play. A lot of time for either side to make a difference in this game and change the outcome of this match.
No question about that. This is your opportunity to get your votes in here. Still here for who you think's going to win this matchup. We have 20 total votes here right now. Again, 85% of you are saying CORKTOWN is winning this game. 15% say Rebels FC. So get your votes in early and often, as we're here a few moments away from getting this game back underway here from the Corner Ballpark. Looking at Motor City Casino there off in the distance. With the Hoedown song going. So copyrighted in this one again. Got copyrighted on Sunday as well, Steve. I had to erase 4 songs from that broadcast. So exciting stuff as CORKTOWN will make their way back here onto the pitch. There they are. Just keeps going. Music here. Remember this song on TikTok, man? All these dances happening at schools all across America. Remember that there, Steve? Well, you don't watch TikTok, but no, it was definitely on Reels, though. That I can tell you for sure. It was definitely on Reels. So, here real quick here before we get this game going back in the second half, let's put that QR code here back on the screen here for you, and make sure you have access to it. This is right there, the new Sweet Chili Lime. But hit that QR code on your screen. And get your chance to get 6 free boneless wings with any purchase at Buffalo Wild Wings.
We've still got about 6 ball girls out on the field.
Oh.
They were all ready to start, and I don't think the ball girls realized that halftime was over.
When was that? Was that me?
So we're just about to get underway here again in the second half.
I don't remember that. I don't think I even knew you did that.
Center referee looking at her watch, and we are officially underway here. Second half action. Corktown WFC, Rebels FC in this Super League matchup. John Turner, Steve Bask, taking you along here for the ride here on this Wednesday evening. Ball looks to go up over the top here, and here comes Corktown. This is Ashley Lang as she puts this one in towards the top of the 6, and well, that's not cleared away. That's Hitchcock now with a shot. And that's cleared and out for a goal kick.
See Corktown coming out flying here in the early moments of this second half. Again, trying to extend that lead, and in doing so, creating a good opportunity here. Trying to get on that front foot as this second half begins.
Smith puts this one back in right to Hitchcock. Let's see if we have any changes now. Ferraro. Sorry, Lauren Klusik. Now looking the ball in the slot. First touch of the game, Haley Lewis. Bowling Green State University, sophomore. It's 21 total votes now. Lang. Now Torres. First time stopping by, we appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. Like us and share us with your friends and your family. And keep coming back as we continue to grow the network and soccer all over Michigan. Now Simon. Goes all the way back now to Lewis. Good now Lodato looking inside. Scored the goal in the 18th minute for Corktown, giving them a 2-0 lead at the time. And now Sabatka. So seeing a lot of players rotating in and out of these lineups. Roz puts this one in, and Detroit Mercy Jr. Good throw by Torres. Goes back to Thomas. Finds Lang. Looking inside for Sabatka. Now Lauren Turner playing center back for the Rebels. Started out playing forward in this match.
Out of bounds on the far side, throwing coming here for Corktown.
Sabaki actually played, I believe, for the Rebels Nationals last summer. Now Turner, no relation. That's Nemel. Now Schultz will look to clear this one up. Ball looked to go over the top. Running onto that. Stinky Potts. And thrown on that far side. Ball comes in and Simon clears this away. There's Emery Fosselman that was right there for the Rebels. They're throwing. Oh, Thomas misplays it, but now here comes Khalil and Corktown making their way towards midfield. Looks to switch. Got to be a better ball there.
Yeah, plenty of time and space, and just is unable to pick out a teammate there, and turnover. Foul now coming here against Rebels.
It's part of broadcast brought to you by Basecamp Fitness of Troy. Get maximum results in half the time. To learn more about their 35-minute HIIT-style workouts, head over to basecampfitness.com today. Now Boyd. Now finds Potts. Right back. Ogden. Fosseman looking for Boyd. She cuts it back. It looks like they take a shot here near post and goes wide. I think to answer your question, who we think would early to win this, just looking at historically, Corktown being as dominant as they've been, even though this is a newer side, it has a lot of the pieces that it had last year that's won these leagues and state cups time and time again. So I would say the early favorite, based on that, will be Corktown.
Yeah, from what we've seen, sure. I think it's a little too early to really comment on it, just for the fact that several teams haven't even played a game yet. So really, kind of unfair to know how these teams are going to stack up and the types of rosters that they're going to put out there. So it's a little too early to tell for me.
This ball out wide to Lang for Corktown. She cuts it inside to her left foot, shot far post, and goes wide. I've had a chance to cover women's soccer in this state for the last couple of years. I've seen, you've got the Hawks Elite. They're now playing UWS 1. We've covered them. That is the odds-on favorite to win the UWS 1 league here in this area. And then there's what it's been the Rebels, and it's been this Corktown side that have been in the finals the last number of years. A number of these other teams in the league in Cap City and the Jaguars, for that matter. They're teams that are newer to the Pro-Am side or the amateur side of the developmental part of the process. Still have a couple of years, I think, before we start to really see them kind of figure some things out in that league, in these leagues. As you said, Steve, it's still too early to kind of really give your odds-on favorite. Just based on history, you could say, at least from my perspective of seeing this game and seeing this league, is that you've got the two best teams in this league on the pitch here right now, and it wouldn't surprise me if either one of them were, fighting for a championship here at the end of the season. That's Klusik now back on the ball is Thomas. That's a dangerous ball he played there. Good cut back here by Mog. Now looking to go over the top for Sabatka. Out comes Smith. She'll smother it. When I talked with Aaron Roy here on Sunday before the Cap City game, he was talking about how big that game was because Cap City already came into the game with a win and a tie, and had Cap City won that game on Sunday, that would be a whole different story here for the league. There's only 6 games that happen in this league, 7 games that happen in this league. So, a one loss can be all the difference. So that's a great ball into Hitchcock. Trying to get inside the box. That's just blocked. It's a great question. Keep the questions coming on it. We appreciate it. It's thoughtful and giving us a chance to talk about these leagues and these ladies. And I think we do here to help shine a light on soccer in Michigan is something that we always aim to do. So we appreciate your comments, so keep them coming. Klusic. That was to Schultz, and she'll switch. Mognan. So the ball back to Lewis. Potts. Might be headed out. This ball put in towards Fosseman. Oh, she gets a lucky touch. And the ball was cleared off for a corner. Almost fell right to her foot to have a clear shot. I believe this is their second corner of the night. Scored on their first one, right?
Third corner of the night coming here for the Rebels.
Scored on their second one as the ball comes in. Didn't even say anything. Just says the third one. Just keeps rolling like I didn't say anything.
I wasn't trying to say. You just pointed it out.
I know. You didn't be like, no, John. You just kept rolling. It was kind of funny.
I wasn't trying to shine light on it. I was just going to move past it. You had to bring us back.
Oh, that's a shot, and that's going to go in. And Klusic ties this one up.
It's a great hit there as she's able to put one far bar up and over the keeper, Haley Lewis, who's, if she got a touch, not able to get enough on it to push it up and over the bar, and suddenly we're all tied up at 2 apiece. We talked about it at the break. What do the Rebels have to do? Keep creating chances, but create better chances to test the goalkeeper in and around goal. And there, that one was too tough for the goalkeeper. And now we sit at 2 apiece.
So a quality scoring opportunity turns into a goal. Or would it come off if it came off a corner? Even though they kind of run a play still, but it's just ball now.
They all count the same.
They all do.
I wonder if he's in the playoffs.
Oh, it was a giveaway. Now that's a shot. That's Lewis comes up with it. It's a better shot right there as well.
You know how happy Harry is right now?
This part of the match brought to you by Doug Steiner to Century 21 Campbell. Doug Steiner is here to help you from beginning to end, whether you're looking to buy or sell your home, from home inspections, appraisals, and much more. To get in contact with Doug Steiner, you can call 248-765-1781, or you can email him at dougsteinard@gmail.com. That's DOUGSTEINARD@gmail.com. So Torres playing left back here for the Rebels. Making the player of the game voting a little more. Look at that, man. Just makes it a little harder. We got 4 different goal scorers tonight. we need someone to step it up.
Maybe one of the coaches.
Number 9, Lauren Klusic.
We're going to see some subs come back on here. You're going to see Lizzie Boltnick, Jamelli, and Lodato all come back on.
Yep, she's done for the game.
Oh, Fosseman looking for Emma Hitchcock. See Boltnick now on that far side. And a giveaway. Now Boltnick looking for Jamelli. That's a good Stopped there by McKenna Schultz. Jamelia had a brace on Sunday. She had 2 goals.
That's like the only thing I'm not excited about. I'm kind of excited to go like that.
Only tried to get there and unable to. It's Cahill. It's a great question. What does Corktown have to do? Hunter, it get back to what they do best, which move the ball around, build, and create opportunities. And they had a number of their players. You know, the players that kind of help their core were not on the field here for the last 20 minutes or so. And now you see Jamelia back on. You see Lodato back in, Boltnick. So it'd be interesting to see how they move now with those 3 pieces back on the pitch. See if they can manage and weather some of this storm from the Rebels, who've, for about the last 30 minutes or so, have been in control of this game.
Yeah, they found new life and, you know, hung around and we talked about it. Just sometimes that 1 goal advantage, all it takes is 1 shot and you're back in the game, and that's where they sit right now, back even at 2 apiece. And, you know, now both sides got to work hard to try to find that go-ahead goal. But momentum definitely in Corktown's favor.
Ooh, a ball into the seam. Can you get to Lodato? No, it's cleared away.
It's good movement there. Good idea from Boltnick. Just unable to find Lodato there in that little 1-2 combination.
Sam Fisher just stepped on my foot. Hurt me.
Same Sam Fisher I know?
Yes.
Hurt you?
He did with malice too. He was like
got some steel toe boots or something over there.
22 votes in here. We'll end the voting at 65th minute. 82% in favor of Corktown win this game still. 18% in favor of the Rebels FC. So about 3 minutes to go here. I think Steve's cold.
A little bit.
He wore shorts tonight.
I'm glad I grabbed my quarter zip though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's crazy because we get here. We're under this overhang. We're in the open air. We're not a lot of times in the open air, so this is one of those unique places that we kind of come out and be part of the crowd. And the temperature here, even when it's 85 and 90, it's still pretty cold.
Yep, it does drop pretty quick.
Oh, that ball to Boyd. Unable to bring it in. Almost finds Fosseman. Now Potts slots it. Lewis comes up with it. Good punt from Lewis. Boltnick. Looking to go over the top. Broken up by Schultz, and here come the Rebels. They get a touch, and look at now Boltnick. Out comes Smith. Ooh, Schultz and Boltnick get into it. Poll is officially over with. Final vote tally 81% to 18% in favor of Corktown. Now Lodato. Torres there to defend. Lodato had to cut it back. Good work from Torres. Now a shot from distance, and misplayed by Smith, and that's gonna go in. Believe that was Magnon that got the goal.
Yep. Alex Magnon.
I mean, sometimes you take a shot and it finds its way in.
It took a little bounce right in front of the goalkeeper. I think it popped up on her. She'd already committed to going to the ground, and upon doing so, it trickles past her into the back of the net. Corktown get the advantage back and now lead 3-2.
And to be fair, from my angle, look at that ball might have been going wide when the shot was taken, and just the way that bounced, she misplayed it and misread it, and ultimately that finds its way in the back of the net. Something that as goalkeepers, as former goalkeepers, we can definitely feel for her in this moment, because lots of goals like that for me went in like that. So back in the day. So
I guess every goalkeeper once in a while.
We have our moments, you know.
Every moment you expect the ball to be going wide, and you commit to your time in the dive, and then maybe it just bounces up, and that's what it kind of just took a little half bounce right in front of her, and she reached her arm up, and it was going wide, and then her arm redirected it towards the net. And that's a tough one to swallow there, especially for the Rebels. Worked so hard to get back into this game. Going down 2-0, making it 2-1, coming back and battling back to tie it up, and for that type of goal to go in. But still plenty of time left, still over 23 minutes here remaining in this half, and plenty of time for the Rebels to still find a way to get back into it.
Brought down by Torres. All's intended for Lodato. Get it back. The goal scorer, Magnon. Alexa Magnon, University of Windsor. Good touch from Boldnick. Boldnick now looks by Schultz. Shot. A little wide.
You see the speed of Boldnick and her explosive play. We saw it, on the high school pitch, John, and now seeing her here in an environment
scored by number 12
with other players of higher caliber, and she's really able to turn it up at any given moment, and she's really going to be an impact player wherever she plays next. Obviously she's going to be going
Bowling Green
to Bowling Green, but anywhere she plays in her summer league, you can tell she steps into a team and she's an impact player immediately. Her speed of play, her decision making, her decisiveness, just very impressive and really showing out here tonight.
So Lauren Turner will take this free kick here for the Rebels. Not many of them in this game.
No relation.
No relation. Is now Gemelli will settle it down here, and they've got numbers forward here. Do Corktown looking to slot to Boldnick. Boldnick with Schultz. Boldnick gets by Schultz, looks to go towards Hitchcock, and that one's cleared away by Turner.
Great play there again from Boldnick as she's able to get around her defender. Just unable to find a teammate on that pass back across the face of goal. Another great opportunity here for Corktown WFC.
Ball here near side of Lodato. Settles it down. Koscheck there to defend for the Rebels. This one is kicked out wide. This program is brought to you by Georgia Soccer Supply, serving the soccer community since 1978. Everything from team sales and replica apparel and shoes and more. To learn more about Georgia Soccer, head over to georgiasoccer.com, or you can visit them at their Troy location between 16 and 17 on Rochester Road. Also known as Big Beaver and Waddles. Rochester Road. Is now Hitchcock with a shot. That goes just wide. A strike from about 35 yards out. What a rip.
She was feeling it. She hit it solid, just unable to find the frame, but it's a well-struck ball, and Corktown again not afraid to shoot from any angle, from any distance. They get their head up and take a look at goal. Not afraid to test the goalkeeper from anywhere.
Koscheck. Fossum in. Plays it back. Oh, that's a shot from Lodato. 4-2.
Lovely play. Ball played across. Picks her head up, finds Lodato on the backside. Makes no mistake about it. Onto her right foot. Puts it into the back of net, and Corktown now leads 4-2. Abby Lodato again. We talked about it in the open. Just talked about her performance the other night, being impactful all over the pitch. And again, she does that here tonight with her second goal of the game, John. A brace for Abby Lodato and another strong performance.
Goal. First second of the game scored by number 7, Abby Lodato.
Makes player of the game voting a little easier now there, Steve. What do you think? We're going to open it up here in a little bit. A couple players here to choose from. But a comment did come in here just a moment ago from Hunter. I'm not quite sure what it was from.
I think the hardest part of the game, it will differ always from league to different scenarios. Obviously, like a summer league, it's more about the preparation and getting better, improving on certain things in part of your game. So obviously, the games aren't, of course they want to win and want to play, but you're not stressing over the wins and losses. As you can see right now, even Tala Jamelli just coming over to talk to Coach Aaron Roy, completely ignoring the ball. And you normally wouldn't see that in all types of games, but there's learning moments and opportunities. So obviously I think that one of the hardest parts of the game is injuries. I think the players having to overcome injuries and battle injuries throughout a season is tough, and trying to stay healthy in the off season is never easy when you're trying to train and get better as well. So that's a very difficult part of the game. Obviously the practice and the training is a different type of day-to-day struggle as you're dealing with different things, but here's Rebels in on a break.
Yeah, that's a shot. Lewis makes a save.
I think there's all different parts, and then again, when it goes back to for most of these ladies, their college season, it's grueling because they play sometimes twice a week, practice in between with classes and everything going on. So there's a lot of different struggles dealing with the compacted schedule within that fall time frame.
Ball out here on this near side. Player of the game voting is now available here on our YouTube channel. You can vote for Abby Lodato with her 2 goals. Got Alexa Magnan, and you've got Lila McGessie. 3 options here today. So right now Lodato has 100% of the votes. Yeah, I think Steve and I was putting the player of the game together, so I wasn't really able to fully pay attention to your response to Hunter's question. That's a foul. I think both men and women, they approach a lot of things differently. So I think there's just different aspects of the game. Look, you were mentioning about how Jamelli came over here and was talking with Aaron Roy. I think depending on the game too, a lot of times coaches need to talk to players, and players will come over and switch sides to have that dialogue with a coach on the near side. But I think everything it's about preparation, right? Preparation breeds success, and that helps with the mental aspect of the game, the physical side of the game for both men and women. It's just how you prepare for games. How you train yourself. Is Fosseman now top of the 8 table fire one. That's right at Lewis. But I think the real differences between the two would be that about how you approach the game. The women's side, as far as professional has not been around this country for a very long time, at least consistently, right? You've had leagues kind of come and go. So a lot of young ladies, when they were playing, going through, college was their peak. That's as far as they could go. Now, you can play more. National team success, right? And it was the 90s when I was a high school athlete. MLS just got started, Steve. So I didn't even have, I was never thinking professional. But now a high school athlete, a middle schooler could be thinking professionally on both men and women's side. That was not a thing 20 years ago. So that really has changed the way that men and women approach games. You know, yeah, you still be the top of your sport to get to the next level, but, you know, it wasn't an option. And now with all these leagues and all these different teams and different professional levels, there's a lot of options now for both men and women, and it's really phenomenal.
No, absolutely, and you know, to your point, there is a difference between you know, the way that, you know, the men's teams prepare and the women's teams prepare, and sometimes it's just how you have to motivate the players and how you deal with certain things, and they just do differ. But I think again, it will also, you know, differ depending on the league and level of play as well.
For sure. I mean, we talk about this all the time. I mean, you know, Maria Koscheck is on the field right now, number 18 for the Rebels, played for Central Michigan University on the girls' side. They don't have a men's program, right? And there are a lot of programs around the country, college-wise, that had both a men's program and a women's program, but now only have a women's program. And that has changed the game tremendously for the girls' side, because now the girls, women's side, they have more options at the college level to play college soccer than the men do. At Division I and Division II, right? But that has created a positive impact on the game of soccer for women in this country, because, again, they can continue. And that's one of those other reasons, too, Steve, we talk about this, is that the U.S. women's national team has had tremendous success since 1999. You know, we watched it firsthand when they won that World Cup back in '99, right here at the Rose Bowl, right? And they've consistently been a top team in the world at that level, and that has truly helped, as Hunter had mentioned about the success of women's soccer in this country and the national team, have made a huge impact on this game. And I think there are more options today for women playing soccer than they've ever been. And I think there is something to be said about preparation, the mental side of this game, compared to what it was 10 years ago, because players now have that option to play at the next level, have the ability to get there. They now prepare properly, and you know, it gives them, I think, a chance to be where they want to be later in life, as this ball is put in and cleared away by Schultz. So far 5 votes in. Abby Lodato, 100% of your votes right now. Keep them coming. Voting will continue here until we get to the 90th minute. This part of the match brought to you by Ali Live Sports, the official live stat provider of the Michigan Soccer Network. To learn more about their team communication, team management app, and stat app, head over to the Google Play Store on your Android device, or as Steve was saying, his brand new Apple device, head over to the Apple Store and download the app for free.
This is very true. I'm enjoying my iPhone so far.
So you like it so far?
So far. I mean, like I said, it was. I have an iPad, so it's not like it was a difficult switch.
You know, to be fair though, have you ever watched Seinfeld?
Yeah.
So I almost feel like if Seinfeld was happening right now, there'd be a whole episode about the green and blue bubbles.
Oh, of course.
Because like in that show, they had a whole zip code, like a whole area code thing, and that you couldn't call different area codes, and people got all weird about it. I would feel like that would be a great episode on Seinfeld, just to have like.
Oh yeah.
You have a green bubble. I can't talk to you.
Kramer just come bursting in the door.
You don't have an Apple iPhone?
She said, I got a green bubble, Jerry. What do I do?
Ball wide and put in toward the top of the 18.
This would be a great episode.
It would be a fantastic episode. There's Nikki Potts. Looks to clear this up towards Torres. Oh, that's a foul. Thomas goes down. That might be a yellow card, and that it is I think Koscheck is the one that's credited for the yellow card. all the way from Mount Pleasant. So first yellow card of the match. I will say this much, we do all these polls, and the people who have polled to see win have actually come true. So the polls have been pretty effective.
People know.
There's a ball looking for Gemelli, and that's cleared away by Mateak. The people know I love it, man. It's good. They do. I will say this much: it's much easier now to send things to Steve, because Steve is one of those people that had an Android phone but an Apple computer. So could set, if he was on his Apple computer, you would sometimes get or on his iPad, you would get like the blue bubble, and you could send him things. And but other times I would send things to him and it would get blocked, like a picture or something would just get blocked. It wouldn't get sent. Super annoying. Now that's not a thing. Now it sends. I sent him a video yesterday. He got it right away. Oh, that's a shove. Keep going, says the referee. Advantage, looking for Boyd in this one. Cleared away by Thomas. But I'm telling you, we got to do a poll about like Apple versus Android. I almost feel like that's got to be a poll we got to do. Apple versus Android. What are your thoughts? I mean, I
don't know which one I'll defend.
Well, the reality for us is, from my broadcasting standpoint, like I'm missing out on a whole opportunity to broadcast games through certain types of software, because they only work on desktop PC computers, or just PCs, not Apple.
You know Mr. PC Principal?
No.
Oh, okay. You're not a South Park fan?
I haven't watched South Park since Mr. Hanky.
Oh, wow.
Is Mr. Hanky still a thing?
We got a lot of catching up to do.
I remember Mr. Hanky the Christmas poo.
Yeah. Well. PC Principal, a.k.a. Dan Campbell, is one of the great South Park characters that exist now. So when you said PC, I immediately thought of PC Principal. So
that makes sense.
A whole nother conversation for a different day.
The air quality,
a lot of sports action tonight.
Just so you know, will be available until Friday, Steve. We'll be under this air quality thing until Friday.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, man. They actually said they actually recommend that people stay inside until it's done.
Yes, here we are.
Meanwhile, we're just breathing it all in. Wildfire, smoky, whatever in your lungs. It's hard to believe that we're the second worst air quality in the world right now.
I can.
Well, I mean,
saw what happened to Flint Water, so
that's true. This Torres now puts it inside for Boyd. Boyd will take a shot low, and Lewis makes a diving save to her right. At the conclusion of this game, we'll send Steve down to grab player of the game. Right now, it's Lodato by 6 votes. I know.
Boyd.
That brings us to the John Voight episode on Seinfeld.
It all comes full circle.
That's a microaggression, bro. Check your privilege. I don't know what he meant by that. What was a microaggression? Maybe I'm missing something? If you could clarify, I would appreciate it. Probably something I said, because typically I'm the one that says things that are wrong, so. Ball comes in towards midfield. 86th minute. Oh, PC principal reference. Sorry, PC principal. Is that a thing from that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, fair enough. I'm trying to figure out what he's. Okay, good. I'm just glad I didn't actually do anything wrong. I'm just, other than not knowing, I guess is the. Look at Steve, man.
I'll have to send you the episode.
You're gonna have to.
Well, I mean, there's a lot.
Now I need to know.
There's a lot of episodes, but we'll catch up.
Oh, good ball into Gemelli, right there on the pitcher's mound.
Right where Mark Fidrich made his name.
Puts this ball far post to no one.
There's people out there listening saying, "Who is Mark Fidrich?"
Oh my goodness.
The bird.
Pitcher, yeah, that's. See some substitutes come back on here for the Corktown side. Steve continues to dance here. Let's go ahead and put down the. There you go. Up there you, Steve. Just dance away. Hey, there you stop dancing now.
Staying warm. Keeping the body moving. Yeah, you gonna put me on blast like that? This guy.
I can't help it, man. Oh, more comments coming here. Coming down to the last 5 minutes of the game, what stuck out to you the most about Corktown and the gameplay? You know, I don't know if anything really stuck out for me, Steve. I think that what you're finding is good teams find a way to win, right? And sometimes just got to fire a shot. I mean, the goal that Magnan scored on, you know, that 90% of the time that's not going to happen. You know, we see a lot of shots. Is that Koschuk now will take a shot, and Lewis makes a big save. What a strike from Koschuk.
Great hit from Koschuk. Even better save there from Lewis. Both there, a great hit and a great save. As the Rebels continue to fight and battle here as we approach the last 2-3 minutes and continue to fight and try to get back into this match despite being down 2 goals here. Another corner kick, though, coming here for the Rebels. Fourth of the game, they've scored on 2 of them.
Ball comes in. Back to Koschuk. Shot for near post. Here comes another corner. So the ball
knocked away by Lewis. Good on her to get her hands up there and just get a touch and knock that ball through. And Corktown will look to counter here.
Oh, that goes down.
Well, Dotto able to push the ball past and just gets held up by the defender there.
7 votes now. Alexa Magnan getting a vote. So 86% in favor of Lodato. Magnan also with a vote. So ball comes in. Schultz got a touch on that with the head, and now pulled back by Hitchcock. Khalil now puts this one in towards Smith, and that one hit the hand. Schultz was looking for Emily Daly. We appreciate you tuning in here in the 90th minute. So stoppage time's only thing left in this one. Score now 4-2 in favor of Corktown WFC. Start the game off 2-0. Scored a goal in the 16th and the 18th minute, and then in the 27th, Rebels got on the board. And then they scored an equalizer in the 57th. And then 2 unanswered goals from Corktown in the 66th and the 71st. That's where this game stands right now. We weren't told how much stoppage time was going to be in this one. Steve, I'm going to guess 2. What do you think? Might be generous.
Can't see any more than 2, but
we have been wrong before.
Also, can't imagine that we won't have at least 1. So yeah, I would say 2, probably most accurate.
Now on the ball, CORKTOWN WFC. Good win, that's Honeycutt. Now ball out wide here on this near side. Is this going to go out? Last touch by Daly. Brought down by Khalil. I go way back now to Lewis. Referee looks at her watch.
I have a feeling that'll do it maybe upon this clearance. Nope. Wrong again, my friend.
Well, it happens. Oh, look at now, Honeycutt with Schultz. Tried to cut it back, and it's going to go off for a corner. I've not seen a corner in the second half, I believe, for CORKTOWN. Is that right?
That is correct.
Wow.
Correct, boy wonder. Correct.
I'm the wonder kid, okay? I'm just kidding. It's just been Posakovic. Oh, I think that's the whistle. That it was. So this game will come to an end in 4-2 in favor of CORKTOWN Women's Football Club. Voting here will continue through the break. 7 votes in total for Abby Lodato, your player of the game. Second vote for Alexa Magnan. Well, we'll be back here on the other side of the break with our player of the game. So don't go anywhere. You're watching the Super League on the Michigan Soccer Network.
There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our Founders Rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan. Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75. Welcome back into the corner ballpark here. This concluded this Super League matchup between the Corktown WFC and Rebels FC. Corktown coming away with a 4-2 win here on this one. And we're going to head to Steve in our press box, and he's got our player of the game.
Thanks, John. Joined here by Abby Lodato, player of the game today. 2 goals, an absolutely wonderful performance tonight. First off, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on a great, stellar performance tonight.
Thank you.
I have to ask you about the first goal. It started out with a great Cruyff turn and a little cutback on the defender, and then you went on just an absolute ridiculous run, making your way through their defense. Played a little 1-2 combination play with a teammate. You get it back, show the patience to score. Talk us through that goal and kind of what that felt like.
First, I just want to thank Emma, my teammate, who gave me the give and go. It was a nice little give and go. I had a lot of space, so I just took my space and had a good goal.
Second goal, a build-up play off a little bit of a turnover. You find yourself wide open on the back post, and your teammates find you again, and then you show the patience to be able to just control it and slip it home. It looked like an easy finish, but not always that easy, but you made it look very easy tonight.
I just have to thank my teammate again, Emma. I was wide open. She found me. Easy goal.
Well, as much as you did the work tonight finishing, the other night and other opportunities, you do a lot of the setup play yourself. So how fun is it, again, just to play with girls like this who can set you up, and it makes the game that much easier?
I love this team.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining us, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
All right, John is...
No, Abby Lodato, player of the game.
Abby Lodato, just an absolute wonderful performance. I know she on her way up, she asked me, she was like, please let me know what questions you're going to ask. I get real shy and nervous around it, but I told her, I said, don't worry, it's nothing too hard. You scored you did the difficult part out there on the field tonight, scoring those 2 goals, and the way she did that, like I said, the first goal was just a thing of beauty, just watching that run, and the second one, just her awareness and then showing that patience in front of goal, helped Corktown here cruise to a 4-2 victory.
That it did, and let's take a look here. Final scoring summary here again in the 16th minute. Lila McGessie getting Corktown on the board. In the 18th minute, Abby Lodato with her first goal of 2. In the 27th minute, the Rebels on the board. Alice Spiegel getting the goal. They tied it up in the 57th from Lauren Klusik. And then from that point forward, it was all Corktown WFC. A goal from Alexa Magnan in the 66th, and then the brace in the 71st, Abby Lodato, and that's where this game will end. And 4-2 here in favor of Corktown WFC, moving to 7 points and atop the table here in the Women's Super League on this Wednesday night. We'll be back at it on Saturday as we head over to Flint as they welcome the Iraqi Lions in the Gerhard Mengel State Cup matchup, and then we'll be back on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern as the Flint City AFC side, currently undefeated in the USLW, welcoming in second place Kalamazoo FC. From all of us here at the Michigan Soccer Network, Steve Besk, my partner in crime, Sam Fisher on camera. My name's Jonathan Turner. We're excited to have you stop by. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, like us, share us with your friends and family. We're live today on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. And from all of us here, have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next time for more soccer.